Hello, everyone. I hope you and your loved ones are staying safe and healthy during these unprecedented times. Our staff would also like to thank all of the frontline workers, especially our athletics alumni. Today would have been our annual sports banquet, and with that in mind, we will be highlighting different sports each day this week with videos produced by you, our student athletes. Also, don't forget to stay tuned to our website in the coming weeks as we will be announcing our scholarship recipients and recognizing the 2019-20 senior class. Good luck in your upcoming finals, and I can't wait to welcome each and every one of you back to campus.
Hey everyone, my name is Hannah Derby and I'm a junior on the women's soccer team. I'm also the president of our Student Athlete Advisory Committee known as SAC. To begin, SAC is a great way to get all of our sports teams together. I'd also like to thank our new SAC supervisor Bernadette, head coach of the women's basketball team. While not only leading her girls to the championship game, she puts in all of her efforts to make the SAC program better. She led us to another fun and successful year of events for the program. Fall and spring semester, we've had many opportunities to attend great events and give back to the community. A main event we host at SAC is our very own bowling night. Although our semester was sadly cut early, we did not have the chance to have this special night. I'd like to explain the meaning behind it and the significance it is to our Holy Family athletes and friends. To start, proceeds of the bowling night are honored as one of the women's soccer awards given out at the sports banquet. This award, known as the Jenna Richards Scholarship, is awarded to two girls who are highly motivated and determined on the field and in the classroom. Jenna set a high bar for all athletes to push yourself and your team to be the best you can be. The bowling night allows for these two soccer players to be awarded and honored for their hard work and inspiration to the team. Our next reason we love hosting this event is because it also helps our very own. Proceeds are further split towards Greg Pellegrino's family. Greg is a key staff member to making sure our athletics here at Holy Family run smoothly. As he puts in so much hard work for our athletics program, he is also running a foundation known as Bennett Strong. This foundation honors the battles of micro-preemies and pediatric cancer fighters. As a foundation, their mission is to provide support to families of medically complex children. The Pellegrinos have put so much time and effort into the foundation and our athletics program. The least we can do is our part and to support them through their journey. Overall, the bowling night is a special event and emphasizes the true meaning of Holy Family athletics. I'd like to thank all the teams who have helped this event occur every year. Because of the shortcut to our spring semester, we hope that next year's bowling event will be the best, and everyone will come out and support the Jenna Richards family and the Pellegrino family. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Meg Hughes here, the treasurer of SAC. First, I would like to start off by saying thank you to all the student athletes who participated this year in SAC. It was a great turnout and your time and efforts never went unnoticed. The meetings this year were a lot of fun as we were led by some of the student athletes that are here at Holy Family University that were on the board, along with the one and only head women's basketball coach here, Coach Byrne. Each meeting, we discussed new ways to get other student athletes more involved and discussed new events that we would be hosting. One thing the board really focused on this school year was how to give back to our community, along with helping others. Being a student athlete gives you more of an edge than most students on the campus, and we felt it was best to give back to our own community as they have shown tremendous support with all of the programs here at Holy Family. Next year, we are hoping for an even bigger turnout than we had this year, and we would love to continue building off of the culture we have established at Holy Family this year through SAC. Thank you, and I hope you all are staying safe and healthy during this time.
Everyone, so the first thing I want to talk about is the SAC conference that we had this year up in Concordia College. I was fortunate to go represent our school with Bernadette Lakaitis, our SAC supervisor. Pretty much all 14 member schools go out to this conference and each year, and we talk about legislation and different policies that need to be voted on and will eventually be implemented in our conference. So it's really important for us to go and voice our opinions, meet with other schools, see what's going on. We also talk about the initiatives that we want to do this coming year with everyone and just see what works, what doesn't work, things like that. It was really enlightening to see other student athletes that have pretty similar concerns and successes that we do. So it was a great experience in that aspect, and I would recommend doing it again for other student athletes who aren't involved in SAC to get out there and get involved, because your voice will be heard for sure. The next thing was SAC conference calls. I was fortunate enough to be the SAC captain for Holy Family this year. So basically, I sit in on a phone conference once a month. It's usually a Sunday around 7 p.m., 30 minutes long, not too bad. And I basically get to put my input and hear other people's concerns about the championship events that they host for the fall, winter, and spring sports. So we actually did have a lot of people voice their concerns on some of the championship contests, as well as these might be people who have or didn't give their opinions on the surveys that they send us after our championship events. So it's really important that we voice our opinions on things, whether it be good or bad, so that the CACC can implement better actions in the future, and also continue to do things that we had liked at these championship festivals. So that was really interesting for me to sit in on, and it's really nice to have our voices heard as student athletes. So definitely recommend. The last event was the Hoopa for Hearts event. We had the opportunity to be a part of Hoopa for Hearts, which is with the Overbrook School for the Blind. We pretty much just go out for a couple hours in one day and play games with these students, and get to know them on a different level than their teachers would. So it was a really great event, and I highly recommend people get out and do these events more often. We definitely will be having more next year and the years to come, so look out for it. SAC is a great experience, and I highly recommend that more people, student athletes of course, us at Holy Family, get out there and get involved. Giving back is the most rewarding thing as student athletes, and I feel like when we have that, we're unstoppable. So thank you guys for a great year, and I hope next year will be just as great. Thanks.
Hi, my name's Mackenzie, and I was a secretary this year for SAC. This year, Hannah Derby and I were selected to go to the National SAC Leadership Weekend. This weekend was a great opportunity for all of us to interact with the SACs of every school in our conference, as well as the ECC conference. We were able to connect on a personal level and talk about important changes that can be made and the power of SAC at each of our universities. We talked about mental health and how prevalent it is within athletics, and how we as a school can make resources available to our athletes. We discussed domestic violence, mindfulness, and the stressors that we all face day to day as collegiate athletes. Most importantly, we talked about how we can make our experience the best it can be. I think one of the most amazing events that SAC has been a part of is the last 3 years has been getting together volunteers for the Bennett Strong Gala. This is an annual gala for the Bennett Strong Foundation, which was founded by our very own Greg Pellegrino and his wife, Mary. They started the Bennett Strong Foundation after their own journey with their son, Bennett. The mission of the Bennett Strong Foundation is to provide support of families of medically complex children. They honor the battles that micropreemies and pediatric cancer fighters face day to day. Being a part of such a great foundation and being able to help the staff of our own athletics department is an amazing opportunity that SAC has given me, as well as many other volunteers. This year, we also participated in the Build a Library, which we participate in every fall. I was actually able to volunteer this year to bring the books that all of the athletics department collected to our local middle school. It was awesome being able to interact and talk to the students who are receiving the books from us. And we talked about how important it is to stay on top of reading and schoolwork before even sports and fun. Thank you, and I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy.